Hello, everybody. Happy April 20th, 8 o'clock p.m. CST. We're on time today. I've been consistently rushing it, but today I was ready. Practically everything you can need to distract. What? No, yeah. I was mindful of my time. I went to go get dinner a bit early and cut off my studying, actually on time. So I guess my planning just worked out for once. I guess I should say that. But yeah, I hope you're all having an amazing Saturday so far. I'm ready to draw today. I'm thinking maybe we take our break tomorrow. We're going to be taking Wednesday off, so that means we'd have a 2-day break, but I don't know, because I don't want to, burn myself out. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out at the end of the stream, I guess. But yeah, so with that being said, let's march on over to our main area. Always forget to set the timer over there. Cool. We're reusing one of our many attempt pages, I guess you could say. And yeah, I think that's everything. Let me make sure all my YouTube stuff is good. We have an error, and the error is now fixed, it looks like. But I need to redo my chat because YouTube, it's questionable sometimes. Here we go. There we go. Good stuff. Right before the stream, I was picking up flowers that we could do next. The options, we'll talk about the options later, but we have some fun options. We only have 2 more pages left. An untextured and a textured page after this one. I don't want to texture this because I really like the forms, and we also have to decide on our current, what are they called? I'm really bad. Poplar flowers, yeah, from the poplar tree, the false tulips. We have to decide, whatever. If we want to draw the other leaves in there. I think it's fine as it is, though. Yeah, I think we're actually going to keep it there. We're just going to do our line weights and be done with it. So, without any further ado. But yeah, today was just pure studying. Got about 6 hours of studying in. I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 hours after stream of doing homework. I may be tired, so... actually, I will be tired, so I think I'm just going to go after the easier homework, the programming homework, because we have, in my class, we have 2 types of homework. First, we're going to fix the camera real quick. In this class, we have 2 kinds of homework. Main homework, there's not even qualitative, just free response, stuff like that. Very difficult, in fact, compared to the programming homework, because the programming you can muscle through. You have a long time to do both. Just, I guess, yeah, it's more objective. The programming homework is more objective because you have tests that you need to pass there. So, meanwhile, the homework, you only get to submit it once. You don't get to test your code, right? And sometimes that homework does involve you writing code, but then you have to give an analysis of it, explanations of why you designed it that way, stuff like that. It is very helpful towards learning the content for the exams. But we've only had 3 homeworks, including the one I'm about to submit. And homework is 10% of your grade, I believe. So that's pretty heavy. I don't think I've ever complained with a class where I had too much homework, so long as the homework was actually beneficial towards my learning. Because then you get more grades in. If you mess up, you can learn, and that grade doesn't hurt as much. I think it's a win-win. Okay, I think these are somewhat set up for success. There we go. If we're gonna put my stream in the Drawbox Discord, we'll maybe, if we do stream tomorrow, we'll do that. There we go. Not the best lines, a bit wavy. We could probably put a bit more. They are confident, just... Yeah, we've been having a lot of wobbly, so confident is better, but I'd rather be accurate and confident than wobbly and accurate. Let's see, those are pretty parallel. We should do some wacky boxes soon. I think that'd be fun. Part of me is like, oh, every box looks the same, Cap, draw something different. But also, there's only so many ways you can draw a box. So this needs to go about right there, I believe. We have to respond to my friend too here. Lethal Company apparently added these little lizard guys that like can up and away you. Hi. Oh wait, we don't want to double up. Very confident, just very inaccurate as well. So as you guess, we could say it's precision versus accuracy. I remember when like I first learned about precision and accuracy, and then like probably freshman year biology class, I could not get behind it. I was like, what? How does this work? I don't know why I was like so just not understanding it, I guess. It's weird because like that means you showed you learned. It's like when you can't even comprehend how you didn't understand something. I remember when I was crying at the kitchen table when my grandma was trying to teach me the Pythagorean theorem. What I believe is 6th grade. Wow, we need to go some more. I remember slower ghosts and then the same speed writing it. Yeah, something of the sort. Let's do an organic form. Let's try to really cradle it. I want to have one that goes like this and then... So we go up. I was kind of hoping for something like that, but I guess the only thing, this should have been more curved, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, just that little dent right there could have been better, and if we actually ghosted it, it probably would have been a lot better. Does this just look slightly unfocused to you guys? Here, we'll use my dramatic pin drop as a reference. Where's my configure video thing? There it is. So we're at 43. If we... Oh. Come on. It's so dumb that you can't manually... Oh, okay, that just increments it by 5. Not very helpful. We'll set it back to auto. There. Okay. Cool. Back to it. Oh! Okay. Let's do a branch or two. And we'll do our typical high degree, low degree on these center parts. So do a lower degree right here. Let's go pretty large this time and try to stay accurate with our major axes compared to yesterday. Very good. Let's go really small right here. Larger. Oh, we almost had it right there too. That was a good line. Well, decrease it. And these are going to stay practically the same. I could do one in the middle. Actually, why not? I feel like we've gotten smaller with our ellipses too. Okay, cool. Probably shouldn't have decreased that one that much, but it's okay. Now for the fun part. Supposedly. Adjust my seat a bit. Always adjusting it. There's never a comfortable cab. Okay. We'll start from over here, I feel. That's gonna be a bit easier than that. Good. A bit too curved in. You drop your elbows. Sometimes when like your elbows are too high. Kind of did that in drumming a lot. Bad habit. Or raise my elbows and you had to drop them before drumming. Oops, that could have been better. Probably should have started from a lower. Giving us a bit more of a runway. Oh, we connected it. Well. Well, I wouldn't call this perfect. I'd say we're consistently getting, like, smoother, better lines. We don't have any sharp turns in this one, so that's probably why we're doing a bit better right here, but I'd say that's not the end of the world. We did a good job. Let's do a couple more ellipses, and then we'll call it that. Because I think probably about midstream today. I don't want to spend the whole stream refining our... I almost remember the word, what they're called. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I have to look. Poplar. I almost called like Pascal or something, I don't know. Poplar flowers. I don't want to spend 3 streams on them, so. Because we had one stream that was literally just us attempting. Bit wobbly. Very good. Okay, see, we're warming up to those bigger, larger degree ones. Very good. Not very good, but good enough. We'll hit one big one up here. Why not? It's been a while since we've done one of these. Extra line practice. So this is our minor axis. Bit off, should have been a bit taller down there. We got this one. Bit off too, but not the end of the world. Meh, definitely tilted. That 250 cylinder challenge will be a time to stress about these. Anyways, good stuff. Really good warm up. Filled up the page. Great ellipses. Confident, precise, accurate line, but not accurate lines. Anyways, we'll return to what we were working on yesterday, which was our very well done relatively, like relative to themselves, but space-wise, they're definitely off. Poplar flowers. I remembered it that time. So yeah, we're just gonna, add some line weight in here to separate the features, do a little interior little bulb things, and then we'll call it that, and we'll pick another flower to do in the meantime. So let's pop over here, set our hour timer, get a water break going, and then yeah. Remember, guys, oh wait. If you want good workout sessions, good drawing sessions, good study sessions, whatever, drink water. That's the best way to get your brain going. And literally, you run off water. So Don't dehydrate yourself. We'll go over here to our reference, and yeah, we'll kick into gear. We'll mainly just be looking at this for our what's in front, line weight stuff. And hopefully we won't mess it up too egregiously. Anyways, let us begin. And nothing really to talk about today. Quite tired. You know, I literally studied for 6 hours straight. Went to the store this morning, cleaned up the kitchen. So, not much to report on. Why was I looking to my other screen? I did the old fashioned. I looked to this screen instead of the one that I newly brought right in front of me. Anyways. Okay. Not a lot of ink out of that, but I think that's actually a good thing. Don't want to overdo it. Okay, which line? Okay, this line I'm pretty sure is the actual edge of this. Because we have the spine. Can't even see where the spine is. Jeez, this is hard to follow. I think the spine was this. The spine was right there. Yeah. Cool. We'll reinforce this just a tiny bit more. Okay, we'll do the one in the back. I guess we have to connect these lines, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. This is really hard to see. That one we put in the back, which doesn't technically belong. Or, you know, we made it with our minds. That one's a bit hard to see. Consider those two separate ones. Perfect. Do this one over here. Let's see, yeah, this was supposed to be the spine on the bottom. Oh wait, no, I think we actually properly managed that. We just have to pick which one is in the front. And it looks like it flows like this. And yeah, I mean, you do kind of see the one on that side. So if we do both, it'll maybe look kind of good. So we'll do both. Actually, no, we'll just do one front. Because if we do both, that could be possibly confusing, so. Less is more, typically. There we go. We'll do this one now. Actually, we'll do the center. I don't even know what to call this thing. Listening to some really peaceful harmonica from Red Dead right now. Honestly, I love it. Sounds great. It's just harmonica too, and that and like nature sounds. I needed it, honestly, after all the day of studying. Literally meaningless words filling my head. Some harmonica goes indubitably hard. I love that word so much. My friend reminded me of it the other day. Indubitably. Indubitably. Can't even say it right. Good stuff. We'll reinforce part of this stem. Because, yeah, we can only see this part right down here. There we go. And we have this part of it, which you tried saving to get that good negative space in there. Whew, that's hard to follow. It's this line right here. Oh, jeez, okay. We got this. And those, let's see, this whole thing curls over. I think we have some impossible geometry going on here. This. Yeah, because this can't curl around like it does. We have a non-Euclidean flower. Shoot, dang it. Yeah, because that's supposed to go... This whole thing's supposed to go over. And we did the curl under. Unless I'm just looking at this really, really wrong. Because, yeah, this goes down here into that. So this all would have to be underneath it for that to be the case. Yikes. Okay, well, that'll just have to be... So yeah, this whole thing exists on the top. These lines are not going to be thick. These will. Jeez. Our first non-Euclidean flower. Isn't that impressive? Yikes. Oh, jeez, this is... I wonder how we managed that. I'm pretty sure just this line itself is what messed everything up. Yeah, it should have just been this line right here. Well, okay, and this all goes out. So this, and it curls in, and that's over there. So we're only going to see this thickness of it. Ooh. Okay. Ah, that's hurting my eyes. Because this is the outline, but this line is the spine, and then you see this one randomly like, oof. Whatever. We march forth. This we go down. Same thing here. I think literally just hearing this music is making my accent worse. Cool, cool. We continue. And this one's interesting. So, yeah, they both curl inwards. And then we have the end of the curl up there. So, this one goes over. And this actually should have done that. Oh. Okay, so this... Oh, no, this curls over. Okay, that's that part of the curl. So we can confidently draw that. For sure. Like so. We got the under part here. Then this one curls over and then wraps around. It's already kind of thick up here, so I don't need to do much like that. Yep, then we have this one over here, which we kind of invented on our own. But we're saying this goes out and then has a curl. And then this is also the side of that, and here's the spine down here. So we got the spine. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. Well, let's do this one. It's going to be a bit difficult. Keep a line that straight, but we got it. Oh, that's underneath that one, so we'll just reinforce this just a tiny bit. That's a lot of bit. Oops. Nice. Cool. Do the bottom part down here. Huge. Then what I'm actually gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break, guys, and then I'll be right back. We'll stop with the timer. We won't forget that. And yeah, so I will be right back. Timer. There. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I walked back into my room and I completely forgot I was streaming. I was like, whoa, oh shoot. Like I sat down, I put my hands on my keyboard like I was just about like study or something. I don't know. Like I sat in my chair like normal, and then I was like, oh shoot. We're back. Okay, cool. So, right over here. Cool. Oh, wait, no. Studio mode, oops. Okay, and back to it. So, yep, we're getting near done here, so I guess we'll start talking and planning on another plant. We'll have to decide it. I'm not sure yet. So we have this one leaning over here. We didn't make this one as thick as it actually is, but we'll survive. Oh, there's a little bug on my desk. Not sure if you guys can see him. Say hello, friend. He's on my pin now. Look at that guy. Okay, let's go away. No, don't go towards the light. Stop doing that. Oh, okay, he's gone. Goodbye, bug friend. The little guy. Just have to double check that. Why do I keep looking at my left monitor to check the reference? Here we go. Go over here. Cool. Let's see, the next one we'll do this. Let's try to make it look like it curves more, or like curls, I guess. Like that, kind of. Oh man, there's cicadas and this thing I'm listening to right now. I've talked about it before, just the sound of cicadas always reminds me of the summer and where I'm from, my roots. Always enjoy it. Not that they aren't anywhere else in the world, but yeah. It's iconic. Oh, I got a bit bumpy right there. Yikes. Yep. Then we have this one in the center. This one, as if there's a mini here. There's only one per flower. Cool. Let's do this one to the left. This drops here. I'm gonna say it's the one that goes down and then out. Ah, that was rough. Try seeing if we don't fill in the whole thing, but just like enough to make it look like the line was already there. Yeah. Now screw it. That's a bit of a shadow between them, even though this is the untextured one. And this one overlaps that one, so we're not going to go fully down. Does this one overlap it more than the actual image? Yes, but we're not going to worry about that. Perfect, and then we got this one back here. And then we have the little nodes in the center. I'm not really sure I want to do these because this could definitely make or break it. They are thicker. I don't want to really do that though. Like add thickness to them. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add them and they go up to about right here, right? So they're going to come out like this everywhere. And then we'll reinforce the ones that we can actually see. So it'll be skinnier down here and larger up there. And they just kind of go straight up. Straight up. Get some tinier ones over here. There's quite a few. and we'll reinforce the tops. Good enough for right there. We'll start doing the other side. Don't want to do too many, right? Completely kind of overthrow the work we've put into the underneath ones. And these we only really see coming out there, so. That's kind of as far as they go over there. Cool. Yeah, weirdly enough, there's nothing right there, so we won't overdo that. I'm kind of feeling like our lines did get a bit messed up in there. Like, you know, it wasn't the best of choices, but we'll stick with it. I mean, we have to now, right? So we'll go up here. Oh, that was a, oops. Ooh, that was a bit extra. Okay, and I think we'll leave it there. Very happy with how this turned out. This, yeah, the centers, probably shouldn't have done that, but other than that, I'm pretty happy. It looks good. Maybe we could reinforce some like the stronger parts of it, actually. Just say, hey, these aren't those little obnoxious things going through there. But other than that, I say we leave it there once we're done. Once we're done, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll call it that. Nice. So this was a, what is it called? I always do this. Poplar flowers. Poplar flowers. We have to get a bit creative because that's not all fitting in one line, so we'll do 2 lines. Poplar flowers. Poplar flowers. Yay. Okay. So there's that. Yay, good stuff. So now the rest of the stream is allocated to one of picking. Oh, that's not like totally centered. Whatever. The rest of the stream is now dedicated towards picking our next flower and analyzing it. Maybe we'll put something on the page. I doubt it. But yeah, so awesome poplar flowers. That's everything, right? Yeah. Okay. Man, only 2 more left, and we're done with lesson 3. So long as we get accepted, right? Which I think this is acceptable work, but that's up to the those who actually know what's going on. Gonna take a quick water break, and then we're gonna start searching for our next flowers. Oh, that's the timer, not the mute button. Good stuff. Okay, so let us march on over. And I had, ooh, whoa, oh my gosh, Akita dahlias? Whoa, wait. This looks crazy. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is within our purview. Oh, wow, this is a really good picture, and that's just a YouTube thumbnail. Whoa! Oh my gosh. This may be the final boss. I'm not sure if we actually want to do this one. Wow. This wasn't even planned, guys, but look at this. This is a Akita dahlia. Also very large. Oh my gosh, it's somehow larger than this image. And for reference, that one's pretty large. Oh my gosh. So, woo! Wow. That is intense. Here, I'm gonna drop this in my Discord too. Not mine. It's Certolano's, but we're also gonna maybe pick our own. So that's the dahlia, which is very difficult looking. Maybe we want to do a textured one. I'm not sure yet. We also have something called the purple shamrock. Let's try to find a good image of that. Ooh. And you gotta love the purple. Come on, we're Kavel. They almost look like butterflies. Not really finding any good references of it though, which is a shame because they are really cool looking. Yeah, wow, they just really look like butterflies. I kind of want something with like a consistent stem to it, and it's traceable. Not like a tracing, but it has a flow to it. I was also looking earlier, and there was an aloe vera plant, which I'm not totally sure if I like or not. I can't really find a good dahlia reference, so I'm not sure if we'll pick that. Well, because yeah, either like it's a good picture, just too many, and I don't want to like isolate anything. Or it's like a really up close picture and there's blurry things and like it doesn't have that flow that I'm looking for. Kind of like this one. Oh, it's a very, very small image though. Not very small, but a bit too small for our liking. Let us see. We march onward. Huh, okay, we'll put a pause on that one for now. Our next one is called Bee Balm. Sorry you guys can't really see it much, it's what's going on. I just don't trust Google. I'm gonna put in Bee Balm and like, who knows, there's somehow gonna be like nudity attributed to those images and then... Ooh, wow, yeah, this is a very interesting plant. I can already tell how some of the construction will go. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to do this one, honestly. Maybe a bit, not easy, but beyond our means. It is very pretty. I cannot find anything that's good. We're out of luck, guys. I probably should have spent more time before stream looking for this stuff. Oh, there's a little hummingbird for this one. Why is it called Bee Balm if I'm seeing tons of honeybirds? Honeybirds. Honeybees? Honey... Whoa, that is not my normal bee. That is a different kind of bee. Hummingbirds. Oh my gosh. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Oh man. Okay, just for reference, we're probably not going to use this one as a reference, but just for reference, right? We have this. Just look how beautiful that is. That's another option. Whoa. Here, I like this one more. If we were going to use that as a reference, which I think is just a bit too intense. We do have this. Look at that. Beautiful. And then our final pick for tonight, a Lily of the Valley. An awfully dramatic name. And they look fake. They do not look real. But there's a lot of opportunity for construction with these, so we're going to try to find a good one to... Because this one, I feel like it's good, it's a bit too flat. Like, meh, right? But that's like probably one of the best images I can find. There's many others like that one, just it's flat. It's not that crazy. But aren't they beautiful? These free things are probably like super deadly or something like that. Like, oh no, there's instructions on growing them, so I can't imagine they're too deadly. Okay, I feel like this one is a bit more dynamic if we were gonna choose one. Let's see how small it is. Oh, that's much smaller. I kind of have my heart set out for these now. I can already tell that a very important part of this construction will be the ellipses for the bells. Yeah. Oh, so tiny, so toxic. It is a toxic and invasive plant. Darn. Oh man, I can't find any good ones. Don't they know who I am? And plus, it doesn't help that these just grow pretty, like, down. Like, they're not crazy. They're not all over the place. They're very... Lily of the Garden Hotel, or Lily of the Valley Hotel. That looks very pretty. Bit too expensive for me, though. We get that streamer money. Oh. At some point, beggars cannot be choosers. And I'm going to let the time go, because who cares? I kind of like this one a bit more. It's not as pretty, but it's a bit more dynamic. Oh, but very, very small. We're searching for large images and then getting... Actually, this is still pretty detailed. It's not like super, you know, rastered and blotchy. It's actually, you know what? Yeah. Let's do it. I think this one is the way. Yeah, and it's a pink Lily of the Valley. $34. Jeez. I'm gonna sift through a couple more pictures, but I say we should lock in here. Not an overly complicated thing either. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second, guys. We might have almost missed a very good image opportunity. Open image in new tab, please. Oh, you're trying to hide it from me, huh? Well, too bad, because I know HTML. Image storage, baby. There we go. You can't hide it from me. There we go. So we have this one as well. Which is also about... I feel like this one's a bit more friendly. This one just has more. And you don't get to see as many of the vines. This one is much higher quality. That. This one's kind of going away. Go down there and then add these little petals from it. So you have a dot there with an ellipse right here, an ellipse right there, and then these lines kind of covering through there. I kind of like this. I mean, the construction can happen on either or, right? Just these aren't as, Oh, but you get to see the inside of them, too. And yeah, well, they may be a bit destroyed and a bit fewer. It's a bit more dynamic, isn't it? Some are coming towards you, some aren't. They're very spread out, so it's hard to maintain proportion. And we could do both. That is an option. I say we stick with this one, though. As much as I'd love to do this one. In fact, this one is honestly kind of harder. So yeah, we'll do this. The Lily of the Valley. How beautiful. Well, it's going to take a second to save it. Jeez. Oh, jeez. I have not seen PRF take this long to save something. Maybe it's just because I have uploaded the images, and now if I save again, it's going to be a bit... Yep, very fast. Okay. I just had to save those images. Cool. Okay, so let's get into an analysis. Yeah. Okay. We'll pop over into our little display area. Start constructing it with paint. Let's see what we can do. My mic is always in a weird position. There we go. Okay. And then capture that, please. Good. Even better. Then cool beans. Okay, let's get to it. So red will easily work on here, but we do want a bit of a larger red. There we go, perfect. We'll go about 80 to 120 capacity has been pretty good, so we'll leave it at 100. It's a bit high. We'll do it at 80 because it's easier to see here, so you don't need that high of an opacity. Nice. Now we'll do 90, just to be a little bit OCD. Cool. So for these. We have the obvious stem going through the entire thing. I don't think I have enough desk room to like draw all of this. Yeah, something like this going on. Maybe we just have a bigger brush. And it's pretty straight, all things considered. A bit tapered to the left at the top, but that's also because these happen. And yeah, for these, this is coming towards us, so we do need to be mindful, and what we can do here is actually, I'm going to decrease it to 10. Maybe even 8, yeah. I'll tell you guys why in a second. But, well, I mean, it's an easy reason. It's, if we draw this larger on the page. Oh, that was it. Okay, I was holding my breath that whole time. We can like display more of what's happening here, because like right here, we have this degree. This degree. This one's kind of given to us. Something of that sort. So yeah, we get a good opportunity to try to draw through these and show how they're moving through space to actually have this convincing, oh, it's a full vine here, not just like a shabby little line without any shabby, is that even like the way to use that? Without any dimension or form or flow to it. Difficult, don't get me wrong. There will be many messed up lines here, but like for lines like this, we'll have some opportunities to make some good stuff. It's like for this, for example, the degree is just going to keep getting larger and larger until we hit like right here. We're practically almost full circle. And then we go down here. We're a bit less. Like so. So yeah, we're not going to do all of these like that, but there are all of these on here. We'll do all of it like that on the page. But we have plenty of opportunities here for some really good lines. This one's interesting. It's going away from us a tiny bit. So we gotta draw this really large on the page. And we do kind of have the advantage with these is this is the entire page, right? Like we don't have to worry about height. Once we draw this initial line, we're not going much higher than that. So we have all of these going all kinds of awesome directions. So if we needed to get good at like things jumping out towards the camera, this is it. And then for the bells, and this is kind of why I want to, or part of me wants to pick, if I go over here. Oh, for a second I thought we weren't streaming my screen. I was about to be very upset. This is partially why I want to pick this one. Oh man, that's crusty. Look at that. It's because we get a lot more dynamic with these. They aren't all the same. So we go all the way around like that. Same here. But on this one we don't. And I think we'll cope. It just is how it is. Man, look at that difference. That is such a noxious, is that a good word? I don't know. Crazy difference. Anyways, so yeah, we have these degrees like this. And then we go over. What we're going to do is actually we're going to do an upper degree like this. And then from these two, because this is on the same level, right? Is we're going to go like this over. Like that. And then this pretty flat. Then down. Over. And what we can do here is we can actually continue going like this. Like keep going out. And then bend. And then go back in a bit. To kind of sell it has this out and then in kind of curve to it. So same thing here. We'd go out. It's a bit more like this. Out. In. Then out. And we would do that all over the thing. Now I'm kind of like, you know, no more paying attention to what's actually on the screen. I'm using that lower line to kind of help me out. Like that. And then we do those for all of these. We can use the relative size of these, right? To kind of help us out. Some of these degrees will be really small, like this one. Then some will be very large, like this one. Oh, geez, look at that. So we have this, and then this. Really fun. Yeah, this one's practically no degree. Let's say this one goes a bit down, so. Oh my gosh, look how flat that is up there. This one we see a bit of the back of it. And right here it actually angles a bit. We see more of the top of this one. See more of the top of this one. Got this one going on back here. So one thing I'm noticing as I go through these is that, let's do this. Is the horizon line is pretty much right here. So the smallest degree is up there in the height. Look how big these are. And like how much at the top we can see of this compared to once we go up here. We could barely see the top of these. And in fact, we could almost start seeing the, or not like the other side, but the underneath of these. So, you know, we're right here up here. We could even do it like this to help us out. That is not a ellipse. Up here, we're like really small. And then down here, we're getting larger. Then larger again. Then even larger. Then up here, we're only slightly breaking that point, but where you can think if you have troubles ever like imagining slinkies and stuff, imagining these, imagine it as a slinky. There's a great picture in the lesson 3 Discord or lesson 2 Discord that helps you with this, or maybe even lesson 2 or 1. I don't know. But yeah. visualizing this is super helpful. And once you do get and like understand how this works, not just as like it's not a tube, it's not bending in any way from you. This is where your vision is. Let me fix my YouTube real quick. But yeah, this is the core of a lot of lesson 3. Oh, we'll go back to the yeah, we'll go back to the red done music. Why not? It's gonna mess up my thumbnail though. The text. Yeah, let's try to fix that. Hopefully that fixed it. Nice. So yeah, now at this point, what we can start doing is we can start focusing on the scaling of everything, as we love to do. We're going to try to fill up as much of the page as we can so we can have larger stems on everything, so we can demonstrate how they flow and do all that stuff, because otherwise it's kind of hard to do and leads to it looking really flat. So we shall march onwards. 15 minutes left, plenty of time to at least get a good idea if we don't get started, but we could probably do that. Okay. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, we're going to take a quick water break. We're going to transition our scenes real quick. Bam. Oh wait, no. Bam. There we go. Okay. And then we'll get into it. Man, my back's kind of suffering. I need to change my setup or something. I don't know. Or just sit better. Oof, yeah, wow. I need to stretch more. Oh, I forgot to do my stretches today. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? Anyways, so we're going to pull out our ruler of doom. We're going to start measuring everything. So at this scale, which I really like because it's taking up most of my screen, and I want it to do the same for a page. We may have to pull up my big ruler. Jeez, okay, let's pull up the big ruler. The entire thing, I'm going to do the main stem, and oh my gosh, guys, we're lucky. It's 24 centimeters. Isn't that such a wonderful number, 24? God, what a nerd. But yeah, so 24 centimeters, that gives us a lot to work with. 12, 6, 3. And yeah, increments of 3 can be scary, but we'll get used to it. So the halfway mark is at 12. Cool. I feel like most of the image, most of the like quality exists above the 12 centimeter mark. Anyways, and then the area above that goes to about 26. It scrapes it, so 2 centimeters. And as we've seen in the past, like a 2 centimeter unit is kind of good. Or we've just seen it pop up a lot. But yeah, how will we define our units here? Do you think the width, we're going to transition back over here. Do you think the width of all of these are somewhat similar? Because I want to argue that they may be. Let's see. We'll get rid of that. Let's see. It's like a little octopus. Little googly eye. There we go. So yeah, if we go over like to grab some blue, I guess. Blue's darker, so maybe it'll need a lighter opacity. I think that works. So yeah, the height of these, we'll do this. Nice. Oh, we really need to lower our tolerance. There we go. Okay. So, that seems to be a pretty general unit for things. It's a bit bigger than that. I'd say this one is pretty good, or even this one. Just something that's relatively consistent. I mean, this is kind of as relatively consistent as it gets. So yeah, if we can, I'd say, yeah, like this to here on this very clear one, that will be 1 unit. So we'll go back over here, and we'll try to get that to be 1 unit. Wish I could like have another camera to point towards my screen to show you guys like how I'm measuring. That's goofy, but it works. So yeah, this one, guess what, is not 2 centimeters, it's 2.5, nearly exact. Same thing with the one we originally measured, maybe even 3. Yeah, all of these are pretty consistently from like lowest point to tall. It's about 2.5 centimeters. That's not a good number, guys. What if we zoom out just a tiny bit? Or zoom in, even. Then we lose a lot of the image. So we'll have to zoom out. I mean, you know, the more we're zoomed in, we don't lose any fidelity. Or like anything that we need, right? It's not major. So now it is, ooh, gross. 19 centimeters, 19 and a half. Let's look at these. And like we did in the other thing, we gotta always make it longer if we need to, if it's like a weird number to help us with ratios. These, okay, now they're almost exactly 2 centimeters. So I say we lock that in, and we'll just cry about it, I guess. From bottom of the image to top of the thing before the bend, it's 19 though. Generously 20. And I guess a half a unit won't kill us up there, especially in this context. Not like we're going to be exact. I mean, once we do this, actually, yeah, everything's based off of this. So we'll treat it as 20, which is 10 of our units. Each one unit is 1 bell, right? Ish. So yeah. And yeah, once we divide it up into our smaller units from that base 10, natural error, like it's just error in us moving around, could make it almost that site. And honestly, with this one, I say we go from top to bottom while we're designing everything as well. The stem is pretty much completely straight, except for the top where it gets a bit bent to the left. And then we have what I'm going to assume is a 2-unit bend at the top. Yep, that's, or 1 unit, sorry, 2 centimeter. And I'm correct, this is about 2 units, a little under it. And then the center line. Cool. And then our horizontal unit, I mean, if we're using 1 unit, then yeah, like we can gauge pretty much how a lot of this goes because everything is in 2s, 10s, easily divisible numbers, which I really like. So that's good. I guess, I mean, we have 10 minutes left, so we'll make an attempt at least. We'll get a fresh piece of paper. And these are, once again, Lily of the Valleys. Lily of the Valley. Very interesting name, because I can bet you there's plenty of lilies and plenty of valleys across the world, so I don't know how this one got so special. But regardless... Oh, geez. Anyways. Yeah, so, I guess we got to get right into it. Let's march on. So yeah, just a straight line through almost the entirety of the page. We can start here and I'd say go to about right here, and then we could have some comfortable room. Because if we do this, the longer our line is, the bigger our, because that's 5. And we want 1 unit above, so 5. Oh, that's gross then, if we want 1 unit. The whole thing's 20, no, 10. Oh wait, no, 10 centimeters is just 5 units. Ew! Wait, we really did it like that, didn't we? It's better than 19 though, so. Let me double measure. That was one of our issues last time. Okay, it's 20 centimeters, so 10 units. So this is 5 units right here. If we go up here, go to the halfway mark, that's 10. This is 2.5, so that's about 2. So that's a 1 unit right here, so above right there. So I say if we go right here, it's not as tall as I want it, but I don't want to hit the ceiling again. Because then this would be 5. This would be 2.5. This would be 2. This would be 1. And then we go 1 above. So yeah, like the longer this becomes, the longer this one becomes. It's very weird how scaling works, right? So we'll go from here to here. Obviously, easily in the center of the page. We have a pretty easy one compositionally. So we're going to go here, try to just gauge center of the page. I can like this. For funsies, let's just check how close we were. So we got that in the center of the page. Let's see. 14 centimeters of a 28. Oh, we're insane. We're insane, guys. 28 centimeters. We were like a couple millimeters off. That's crazy. Wow. Because yeah, millimeters are those tinier marks, I believe. Yeah, I'm not going crazy. This ruler doesn't really help with telling that, but we'll assume. Me and my American units, my inches and feet and meters, yards, miles, all that grossness. Okay, so, and yeah, we just kind of go up here now. Am I trying to buy time? Yes. Is that going to work? Probably not, but we'll do our best. So we go up here. We're pretty straight. For once, we have to, like, be pretty consistent with that. We don't want to go too high, remember, so if this is 10, this is about 5, this is about 2.5, this is about 2, this is about 1. Add it to there. So this is how high that was. So if we go a tiny bit above, do about right here. Because I do want to maximize the space on this page. I don't like it. Especially because the pen is running out of ink, but... Maybe we shouldn't do the dot up there, because I'm not very confident in meeting that. And let's just see. I'm curious, scaling-wise, how much room, because I feel like we went too tall on this, in reality. So this is about half. This is about 2.5. Wait, no. Okay. Half. Yes. 2.5. Yes. 2. 1. A bit too close. I'd say... So that's almost an inch from the top, a little bit over. So we'll go maybe an inch and a half from the top. Waste of paper. And let's try to get a less dead pen. I've been using this one quite a bit. Wow. The amount of times we just put one line on the page and then be like, nope, not it. And then, like, apparently one line is just what sends us forward. Actually, yeah, I mean, it's crazy how I, like, give up. I mean, yeah, I do. On one line. Yeah, like, when I find a line that still yet isn't perfect, it's just good enough for me, right? Then we go forward and we make decent looking stuff. So it's weird how, like, our threshold for error dissipates. Because, like, I'd say these errors are much worse than half of the lines I drew and failed at. Yeah. Oh, we're probably not going to get half in the center of the page as much as that one, though. That's for sure. Let's see. I'm going to guess still probably about right here. Okay, now I'm just curious. I want to see. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. Same a bit left. Again, very interesting. Okay, and we're gonna go straight up, and we wanted about 1.5 inches from the top. So about 1.5 inches from the top. So about right there. I'm gonna just score the page. You guys can't even see it, but I scored it with my fingernail, so now I can see. Where I kind of want that. So it's going to be about right here. We're going to ignore that. I think we'll get away with that. I think we'll get away with it, guys. I think that one's kind of ours. Okay. Yeah, it's obvious. But this one's good because it's leaning a bit to the left. Obviously not straight, but that's not what we really were here for, right? How big, compared to our 1 unit, which is 2 centimeters, the thickness of the thing is about 0.5 centimeter. So it's 1/4 of one of our units. So this is a unit, or this is 10, 20, 10. Half. Wait, okay, so 10 units, 5 units, 2.5 units, 2 units, about there, 1 unit, and we have to go 1/4 of that, which is about this much. Jeez, this is a bit harder than I thought it would be, right? Because that means 1/2 a unit is about there. And then 1/2 a unit is about like that. Yikes. Really? It's very accurate, right? So, one more time. We got 5 units. We've got 2 minutes left too. Jeez. 5 units. 2.5. 2. 1. Okay, that's a bit larger this time. I'm more okay with that. I'm gonna rotate it. And 1/2 that right there. 1/2 that again, about right there. Oh geez, okay, we messed it up a bit, but I'd say that was about it. So we did that. And we said the degree is getting bigger, so this is gonna be quite large. Okay, I'm just curious. So on our actual page, we did 16. So that means 8 for 5 4 for 2.5. Oh, that's gross. That's really gross. Oh my gosh. Because that's just basically 16 divided by 10. So that's 1.6. And then 1.6 divided by 4 is 0.4. So we went 0.4 of a centimeter. And we went for a 16th. Instead of what should have been, if we were a quarter of our entire unit, it means 40. So we need to be a 40th instead of a 16th. So practically 2 times smaller, a tiny bit over 2 times smaller. What we did in here, so like this. Which isn't good. That's not, because we wanted more room. That's a half. So, geez, that's a 32nd, which is dang close enough to a 40th. Not at all. So, this has to be small. That's our lesson there. And we'll call it that for the night. Jeez, wow. It's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. Anyways, we're going to do our review session, our Delano review session of the day, and then call it that for tonight. So, great warm-up today. Very, very precise, not very accurate. Great. We look slowly locked in on our ellipses. This turned out well. We're getting more and more accurate. And then I really liked how this turned out. Just a fun little box. Nothing else to say there majorly. We did our poplar flowers. I only remember that because I wrote it down right there. And these turned out great. Yeah, my only major thing is, one, the distance between these should have been closer together. And then our little things in the center, I don't know, the pistils, I guess, I don't know. It just kind of crowds it. But I think we did a great job other than that. So we have 2 drawings remaining. Our next one, which will most likely be untextured, is the Lily of the Valley. We have the Lilies of the Valleys coming up, and then once we're finished with that, we'll just have one more untextured thing, and then we'll pick from our huge assortment of drawings we've done so far, because I think we have like, what, 6 or 7 demos, and then we'll have 8 by then of our own drawings. So, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining. If you're either in the chat watching silently today, as the chat does not seem too full, or if you're watching this in the future, I hope you had some fun. Please let me know in the comments or in the Drawbox Discord at CIPPHY if you guys did anything awesome, which I'm pretty sure you did. And yeah, so with that being said, thank you guys very much for joining me tonight, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna stream. I don't know, because I'm having fun. So we'll see. Thank you guys. And maybe see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.